Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tower Suffering Outside Grind. So today is day 3, and well, I don't know what's gonna happen today, but we might actually get close to the end of the tower. It really depends on how well the runs go, obviously. But all right. I'm going to start off with some practice as always. So let's I'm gonna focus on like floor 6 and above mainly. So let's go up there. Okay, so where do I usually fail? Yeah, okay, I'm actually gonna start from this part of 5. Because it's a ridiculous difficulty spike for no reason. Alright, end of 5 still seems okay. It's pretty bad, but I guess once you practice it doesn't become as bad. Oh! Don't know what was that. Let's try not to do that in the run. Ooh, what was that? How did that even happen? I don't know. Ah, okay. That should not be a jump that I'm failing. But, yeah, I mean, this part, the blue button is pretty hard, so... I just need to be careful, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that is either. That seemed like a really stupid thing to do if it was a real run. Thankfully it isn't. Yeah, I guess, I mean, floor 6 isn't that bad. I mean, yeah, floor 6 is very hard, but like, honestly, doesn't seem that bad for me at all. Oh! Let's not do that. Let's not fail a jump like this. What? Oh, what? What's happening? Is my keyline not working or something? I don't know that. Yeah, I can walk backwards, no problem. I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yup. This practice run is definitely not going very well. I don't know. Today might be a tough day. I can feel it already. Today might not be my day. And I'm hoping for a miracle, but you know, I don't see really a chance of me beating this tower today at all. I guess maybe 5% chance, which is honestly it's not too bad considering my PB is 7, but yeah, I mean, it's only floor 7. We still have so much more to go. How the hell did I mess up that jump? I don't know, but please, I do not want mistakes like that to happen. Ooh, let's not fail easy jumps like this, please. Oh my god. Let's not fail easy jumps like that. I think it would be terrible to get through this floor all the way and then fail to that. I mean, genuinely, this is the hardest floor. How can I fail something like that? But if I do make it here, it's actually floor 9 already, so okay. I think it would be great if I can get here today. This is basically my stretch goal today. If I can make it to floor 9, I'll be very happy. Since that's pretty much the most I'm expecting. But, you know, funnily enough, I personally think anyway that once you get to floor 9 of this tower, winning is basically inevitable because 9 and 10 aren't very hard floors compared to like 5 to 8. So I think once you get to 9, it's just a matter of not choking. Except for this part though, because I think this momentum jump is very hard. But that's the reason why I have to practice. Because, you know, things like these aren't very easy to do consistently without practice. Okay, luckily I seem to be doing pretty fine with it. Yeah, I think I'm good enough for that already. Oh, yes, I am in a personal server. Would you like the code? I can send it. How do I? Yeah, settings. Yeah, I mean, I use personal servers because it's too laggy in public, so. There you go, you can join me with that. Okay, this is the last part of 9 already, so really not too bad of a flaw, isn't it? I mean, seriously. I think this jump is kind of risky, but yeah, just try to be careful there, and should be fine. Okay. And this is floor 10. Well, anyway, this whole first part, you can kind of just skip it by, like, wall hopping and jumping here. Which is really funny. But I also think floor 10 really isn't that hard of a floor. So if I get here, I genuinely have a very good chance of beating the tower. But once again, nothing is guaranteed, you know? Just because I say it's easy doesn't mean I'm like guaranteed to do it or whatever. It's really who knows what will happen when you have all the nerves and everything up here. on the verge of completing a new hardest tower, I mean, that can be tough. I have no idea why I jumped to the other side for her. That was not needed at all. Doesn't really matter though. Yeah, for some reason, they decided, yeah, let's put challenging difficulty jumps here. It's almost like the tower creator remembered it was supposed to be remorseless. They started putting like challenging difficulty stuff at the end. Unfortunately, this part isn't challenging. I wish it was, but last part of 10 is pretty hard as well. Although it's nothing compared to the earlier floors in my opinion. I'm honestly saying here that even though my PB is floor 7, I'm closer to the end than it looks, you know, because 9 and 10 are pretty easy in comparison to the earlier floors. What the hell was that? Now, if that happens on an actual run where I'm literally like this close to the end, I will be so pissed. I can't even describe. But yeah, once you get here, it's basically a win because this tightrope jump pretty easy. So okay, not bad. I think that's a good practice run. I'm gonna go down to practice a few specific parts now though. So I think let's focus on 7. I think this part's honestly very jank. I don't really know how to do it consistently. This is like my actual PB. Like without any shenanigans with the skip. This jump is my PB. Actually, this from here to this jump, this platform is my PB because some weird stuff happened here that I don't really like. This section with the low speed, it's a bit scary. But at least this part is netted, so a bit of a break. Just don't fall at this last jump because I don't know what happens if you do. Do you like go back to the start? I guess so. Then this, I failed this one, so I just gotta be careful not to jump straight in because if you enter this part too high, you're gonna fall. So just you know, don't just go straight in like this. Like this, I mean, it's working, but it's not consistent. You should like go out a bit and then in. Okay, not that out. I nearly didn't even make the jump there, but yeah, just don't go straight in is what I'm saying. Then I think the rest of the floor is not easy, but also not that hard. So nothing like worth practicing too much. And then for floor 8, I think first part is pretty fine. Then you get here, then here it's like hell. This part is hell. Especially because of this explosion nonsense. Absolute hell. I somehow managed to pass this once yesterday during my shenanigans with the floor 7 skip, but Yeah, for your information, I'm not going to do the skip today. Unless things start going really wrong, and then I start giving up and wanting to throw the run again like I did yesterday. But I'm not gonna be using the skip. For now, at least. Yo, I'm back. I'm watching while revising. Lol. Okay. Interesting. Welcome back, I guess. Just use it if you get to 7 and then 4. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I would try not to use it because it seems way too OP to basically have like a new checkpoint at 7. So I'm only gonna use it if I fall all the way to 1 or something like that. Let's say I fall from 7 to 4, I'm not gonna deliberately fall even more just so that I could skip my way back to 7. I think that is not something that I want to do. Because honestly, I mean, frankly, with how things are going, that might make things too easy. So I don't know, maybe my consistency. I don't know. I genuinely might have gotten better because I mean, how many times have I? Not how many times. How much time have I actually spent on this tower? Not that much, I think. Oh, it says 0 there. It's definitely not 0, but why is it broken? Why does it say 0 minutes 0 second? Definitely not 0 minutes 0 seconds. It's only like 6 hours, I think, that I spent on this, which you know, if I actually beat this today, which I'm saying is not likely, but there's a chance. I mean, we could be looking at a new hardest in just 8 hours, which I don't even remember the last time I did that. Maybe Tower of Confusion I spent 8 hours on or something. I've even Tower of Confusion might be more than 8 hours. Ooh, I just realized this is button progress at floor 9. So if you fall from floor 9 and then go back down somewhere, you actually get to skip the first part, which saves a bit of time. I didn't know that. I'm not sure how much that would matter though, because I don't know like how often I even get up here and fail to get all the button progress, but who knows. I'm saying today could go one of two ways. Number one, I get some really good runs. Maybe I get to 7, maybe even floor 8 in half an hour or so. Or number two, I'm just gonna get stuck at floor 1 to 3 for like 8 years again, and then I'm gonna want to rage quit. It's gonna be one or the other. I don't really see it going any other way, because that's how this tower is like, you know. Either things go really smoothly or I'm stuck at 1. I think this part of 9 is actually quite hard. Like this first spinner and like some of the jumps here are actually pretty tough, but yeah, if I get here, I think the main thing I have to worry about is being too nervous and like screwing up because of that. Probably controlling my nerves gonna be important here. Also, this last jump, I don't really have a consistent way to do this last jump. Like, all I do is basically, like, jump to somewhere around there, and if I don't grab on, I save myself on that platform. Which I think for the most part has been working pretty well. Yeah, I should be able to do that no problem as long as I don't get unlucky or something. Well, okay, I think that's it for our practice run. I'm going to start my actual run in a bit, but I'm gonna go to the toilet first, so I'll be back in a bit, and then we'll start the run. Okay, I'm back. Shall we begin? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Get rid of this. And restart run. Let's go.
Let's go.
Floor 1. You know, this floor, I really love it. Totally isn't the most boring thing ever. But at least on the first time round, you go and get that button with the push box, and that makes things kind of interesting. But after you get that button, it's just a snooze fest every time you fall back here. But yeah, I've also heard of a skip you can do with the push box. I believe what you do, someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I never done it before, and I'm not gonna do it this one either, but I believe what you do is you use the box, you push it over here, and then you jump to the top, so you can go to the top there and just jump straight to the spinner, which does skip quite a bit, but honestly, not even. I mean, I didn't even know it existed, so I'm not gonna do it because I've been doing it normally for so long now. I just don't feel like changing. But I forgot to get rid of the text that says currently practicing. I'm not practicing anymore, so let's not cause any confusion here.
Let's go.
Okay, floor 2 already. Not bad. 2.5 minutes. But if you saw yesterday's stream, I was loop failing floor 2 so badly. I was just so pissed off at this floor. Holy crap, I've actually gotten to floor 3 on the first try. This is huge. Just don't screw up the last few jumps. Yes! I actually got to floor 3 on the first run. Is this a dream? This has to be a miracle. I didn't fail on floor 2? What? Okay. Let's not do anything stupid now, okay? Oh, what? Okay, that was not my fault. I literally lag spiked right before I did the jump. So what the hell was I supposed to do? Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true because I just lag spiked there. Why am I getting lag spikes now? I was actually enjoying my first 2 streams on this tower because I wasn't lagging. But if I'm lagging now, then I don't know, man. What am I supposed to do? WTF, why am I hidden? That's new account. What? Never mind. So new to SG. Can you unhide me from my main? I was a kid. It was 5 years ago, and IDK why even bro. I don't know what is your main. To be honest, I don't know what is your main. So I don't even know who I'm supposed to unhide. If no, that's okay. Mate, I don't even know what's your main. How am I supposed to unhide if I don't know who you are? What the hell are you? If you don't tell me who you are, I'm not unhiding. What the hell is this? Yo, this is 6 already. Do you make it to 6? Oh yeah, you did. Wow. Yeah, floor 6. That's good. What is this part? Hold on, Ademir to the rescue. As always, Ademir to the rescue. I miss your TODCC build-up. Well, I mean, that was 5 years ago. You have to, you have to let go of some stuff sometimes. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to find it because I don't even know how to get to that menu. So let me see. Okay, where is? How do I even get to this? Settings. I think it's in settings. Community moderation. Roblox grinder. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay. Yeah. Give it a try now. I think you should be able to chat now. Oh my god, stupid spinning thing. I don't even want to know how many times I failed that because that's just way too hard. But here we go. My floor 3 run was ruined by a lag spike and now I'm gonna be stuck on 1 and 2 for about 48 minutes before I actually get somewhere again. This is standard cycle of this tower. Right, there you go. See, you're back now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't really blame you if you were like just a kid. I mean, hell, I was pretty much just a kid 5 years ago as well. I mean, that's a long time ago. I don't know what happened. Was I just not climbing, or what was that? I don't know. I don't know, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'll be making it anywhere anytime soon at this rate. Do you actually make it to 7? Holy crap. Why can't I be the one doing that? Nah, I'm pretty sure I can, it's just... I'm just super frustrated with the early floors. Especially floor 2. Because I don't know why floor 2 is so hard for me. I mean, it's not like I need practice because I've done it so many times. And it's also not like I'm bad at specific parts either because I just fail on the most random jumps. So I'm very confused. You heard rumors about TODC coming back to Windswept Peak, but I don't know. I mean, isn't it already in the Eternal Abyss, like that official, like, I don't really know how to describe that game, but I know it's there. Yeah, that's buff TODCC. I did notice some of the platforms were smaller. Like some of the thin studs were smaller. But I think like a couple months ago I was like, yeah, you know what, let's give it a try, and I actually rebeat it somehow. Which I thought was pretty funny. So I never thought I'd be able to rebeat TODCC. But I actually did. So I think TODCC is one of those towers that I won not because I was getting good at it or anything, I was just getting lucky. Because I had been streaming it for so long. How many live streams did I do on TODCC? Like 12 live streams or something. For a bottom insane tower that is literally 5 minutes long, it took me 30 hours. Like at that point, I was basically relying on luck to get past the tower. I don't know what I was doing back then. It's not like I was that good either, but I mean, one thing's for sure, I was not fit to do that tower because clearly I couldn't do it. I was just brute forcing my way through. And you know, the thing was, I was actually not a bad player already. Because I did Tau Glitchy and Healing and Tau Double Trouble, but both of which were SCs at the time. In way shorter of a time. Like they were also massive flukes, but like I had genuine skill at that point. Unlike what happened with TODCC, where I just had no clue what I was doing. I just guessed my way through. Well, not guessed, but yeah, brute force is what I said earlier. Okay, I'm just talking my way through this, and I barely even noticed I actually got to floor 3 again. Don't know why I shift locked there. That was almost a giant screw up, but here we are. Floor 4. Where the tower actually gets interesting. Okay, honestly, despite my complaining, my timer is actually pretty alright. Like, 18 minutes to get to floor 4, I don't mind that at all. Oh, that was close. Okay, I need to remember to jump to the middle, because jumping to the corners makes the platforms freak out, so hopefully I can do that. Yes! Nice, okay. I think that is a lot harder than it looks, to be honest. Oh, what the? Yeah, that was just a complete screw up. No other words. Well, it's back to floor 1 again. Just as I thought we were getting somewhere. You know, maybe the problem is actually that I need to practice the earlier floors more because I keep on screwing them up. Like, somehow when I get to 5, I actually start doing well, but then 1 to 4 is an absolute disgrace. I just don't know how things like that keep on happening, but you know, whatever. At this point, it is to be expected. Right, let's see how Orange Boy is doing here. Okay, floor 8, I see. Holy god, this part. Good luck on that exposure thing, by the way. I wanna see it. It should be like right after this. Right, yes, so this is the hardest part of floor 8. Because of the... I don't even want to... like, think about it at this point. Yeah, good luck with this. Honestly, it's actually easier than it looks. It's still very bad, but it's easier than it looks. Oh, yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. That just looked terrible, but yeah, can't be expecting to pass that on the first try. You're gonna need practice. I just got dropped from the ladder. Nice. Nice. No clue how that happens, but that's just part of floor 2 being terrible for me, so not that surprised, to be honest. I'm crying. Am I for real gonna fluke this? You can. If you get past 8, I think your chances of getting to the end go significantly higher, just because 8 is way harder than 9 and 10. I'm not saying they're easy, but they are, like, let's say 8 is like low extreme. I think that's a pretty fair difficulty estimate. I think 9 and 10 are like low mid insane, and more specifically I think 9 is like mid insane. 10 is definitely on the low end of insane. Might even be remorseless if you include all the, I don't know, I mean, if you include the fact that you can just skip the whole first part, but that part's matter anyway, so it actually shouldn't really matter. I mean, yeah. Floor 5 end is so bad, made me rage quit. It is so bad. It's up there with one of the most difficult parts of the tower, so I don't blame you. I literally had 3 runs. I think on day 1 I had 3 runs that failed on 3 different jumps on the end of floor 5 because it was absolutely awful. Honestly, I should just start thinking of other things to talk about because, you know, just now when I was talking about TODC ski, I made it to floor 3 without even really thinking about it. I basically autopiloted my way through floor 2. Maybe I should do that more, just start talking random nonsense. Well, maybe not random nonsense, but like, just, you know, maybe get my mind off things, because, you know, that might be what's causing me to screw up on floor 2 so much. Hi, are you in public server? I'm not. I'm in a personal server, but I put the code earlier in the chat, I think, so you can join me if you want. In the private server code, you can do that. I can, but honestly, I don't want so many people to join because it might cause my game to lag. So I only like tell people about it if they ask. Because if let's say I just pin it, then there might be 10 people in this server. I don't know how much that's gonna lag my game. And you know, with me, lag is a very big concern because my computer sucks. Okay, hang on. Another run to 4. 4 has great song. I know might genuinely be my favorite song out of any tower in the game. Oh, I just saw someone falling a long way. Was that Orange Boy? I think it was. I mean, you're doing the 3 to 7 recoveries anyway, so it won't be too bad, I hope. Okay, but here we are, floor 5. Don't really have too many comments about floor 5 other than, well, there's a push box at the start, and the end of this floor is terrible, but other than that, not much. Yeah, someone told me I should push this box backwards for the end, which is actually good advice, so thanks to them. I don't think they're watching. I mean, whoever that was that told me to push the box backwards. Oh, I suddenly lagged. No! Ah. No. This is not good. This is not good. I might not be able to continue playing on this server if I continue lagging, cause yeah, that's not good. I hope it doesn't lag too much. You really need a new PC. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I wish I could get one, but unfortunately not. Like, have you noticed just how bad quality my stream is? It's like 720p, terrible bitrate, and I'm still not able to run the game smoothly. You know, aren't you 16 now? Shouldn't you be in the army? Well, I'm not 16. I'm 17, and also we don't have to go to the army until we're 18. So, yeah, wrong age. But also you don't like it depends on your education, right? So if you're still in school when you're 18, then you can delay it a little bit. So I won't have to go until I'm like 19, because I'm doing A levels next year. But yeah, you know, it's sad, isn't it? I've got a year and a half. Why does Singapore have mandatory army anyways? You know, I would love to know the answer to that question, because I'm not the one who decided there should be mandatory military service. I mean, they say it's cause, like, you know, we're a small country and everything, so we need strong defenses, but I've never really been so enthused by the idea, let's just say that. So what can I say? Oh, did I update my notepad earlier? I made it to floor 5, so I gotta change the text there. Yep. 2 is genuinely so bad. It is. Now don't you get what I mean when I just constantly complain about floor 2 over and over? It's because floor 2 is so bad. Oh crap, how did I fail that jump? I mean... I was about to escape floor 2 and then I failed the jump. Why do I have to do such things? I think floor 2 desperately needs some sort of button progress because, like, apart from that weird part with the shovers that has 2 buttons, and also this part, like, there's no button progress, and these button progress is like so tiny anyway. You literally save 4 jumps out of who knows how many on floor 2. Yes, okay, good. I would like a smooth run for once, at least get to 6 or something, and then we can actually start, you know, making some good progress. Oh, how did I fail that, man? God. Nope. There goes my hope. There goes my hope immediately. Yeah, the only good thing I can say is I made it to floor 4 like 3 times in 30 minutes. I think this is way better than yesterday. So I'm not failing so much on floor 2 anymore. Which I guess is a good thing consistency wise, but I'm still very unhappy about these random fails at like floor 4 and 5, which is definitely not what I need right now. I mean, sure, it's better than failing at 2, but I'd rather not fail at all, obviously, so I just hope things get better soon. I don't know what they were thinking while placing ToSO to RAM in 2020. Honestly, I have no clue either. Like, this is minimally SC. But I mean, if I recall correctly, there was like a bunch of lobbying by the creator to make this not rated as insane or above. So there may have been a bit of inside influence. But then again, you also have to think, I mean, the creator absolutely ridiculous to think this was remorseless in the first place. Even the raw difficulty of this tower isn't remorseless. If there was safety nets on each floor, this would be like barely remorseless in my opinion. And I mean barely remorseless, not as in very low remorseless, but very high remorseless. The creator wanted it to be the hardest remorseless tower. Well, I'm not so sure about that, but I mean, that would make sense. Still though, this is way overshot remorseless. It's not even close, so like, it's not excusable at all. I think it was a terrible decision for this to be rated as remorseless at all. Without any nerfs, by the way. Like this, I don't know if this thing had any nerfs done to it, but I don't think so. Like they should have at least nerfed it a bit. You know, like what they did to Chaos. They nerfed Chaos quite a bit before it got released because it was way too hard. And even after it got released, it was still way too hard. They had to change it so many times just to make sure it was remorseless. And even then, I still don't think Chaos is remorseless. I think it's insane. But, you know, it's their decision. So it's not like I can affect what they say. I mean, what they choose. Oh, they did nerf some parts. Okay, well that's good. At least they made some changes. But the fact this is still overshot remorseless by 1.5 difficulties is. I mean, I've run out of words to describe just how bad of a judgment that is. Like, just imagine I called TOCP mid-terrifying. Everyone's gonna, like, want to assassinate me if I say that. Imagine I say TOCP is mid-terrifying. Or like, let's say, or if I say Thanos Tower is mid-intense. But once again, the talking about random crap strategy worked and I got to floor 4. Even without punishment, this is insane difficulty in your opinion. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Because there's certain parts of this tower that's just ridiculously hard. Just in terms of raw difficulty. Can I just skip this? Nah, I mean, no, this part is free, so I'm not gonna skip it. I was so tempted to just lag high jump and continue where I was, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's a cheap skip. Whatever, just ignore that. Oh, now the spinner suddenly not working properly. Okay, hopefully we should be at 5 about now. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, that's a new PB for the day. Oh my god. Okay. That was a save, but that was scary as hell. My god, what was that? Okay, now the ever horrible second half of floor 5, where any semblance that this was supposed to be Remorse's difficulty just gets thrown away. Oh, yes! Yes, okay. Yes! Okay. Okay. That's good. Floor 7. Okay, this mess of spinners. I don't really know how to do these, so I hope I don't screw them up. Okay, good. Phew. That's floor 8 right there. Yes! 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 Okay, floor 8. My god, this floor is It's a doozy, let's just say. I believe this is the hardest floor, but I'll give it a good try, I hope. Oh, no, I'm gonna redo this. Oh! Okay. I fell a bit, but I managed to save myself, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I basically just fell to the end of 7, which is very lucky. Yeah, unfortunate, but I didn't really lose any progress, so... Oh, can this thing stop spinning? Okay. Okay, are you ready for the X pusher of hell? Here it is. Alright, let's hope for the best here. Yes! Okay. Holy crap. I think that's the end of floor 8, isn't it? I mean, oh my god, what the? Floor 9, yes! I am trying very hard just to control my nerves a bit because this is really bad, but oof, I'm still doing it. Ooh, okay, it's fine, it's fine. I only have to restart the floor. Luckily that part is like kind of netted. My god, yeah, super nervous at this point, man. I knew that jump was bad as well, but still couldn't do it that time. What? Why? No. Nah. Damn it. You know, the most unfortunate part about that is like that's literally the button progress recovery. So that's a jump that I have like not a lot of experience on. That's probably why I failed it. But oh my god. Well, that sucks, but it's a new PB. I will take that. I will take that progress. Definitely. Floor 9. You know, I really still think floor 9 and 10 aren't very hard floors. Like, once I passed 8, you know, I started getting a bit hopeful. Like, is this it already? Cause I mean, genuinely, that's what I thought, but nah, not that time, not that time. But I think I have a pretty good chance now. I think I said at the start, of today that I have like a 5% chance of beating this today, but after that, honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe it's 10% now, because that was genuinely super good to make it past floor 8 without much difficulty. I am very happy about that, but oh man. What a shame to have failed on a jump like that, that's all I'll say. Okay. Is it time for me to do the recovery skip? I think it is. I think I'm gonna do a recovery skip. I mean, I just fell to 1, so... I don't really have a choice now. I kind of just wanted to get back from there, but now that I fell to 1, well... you know, at least doing the recovery skip takes a lot of the pressure off. So maybe I won't be as nervous up there anymore, but damn, I mean, that's just bad. Well, yeah, like I said earlier, I will only do the recovery skip if I basically fell to the beginning from above 7, which is, you know, what I just did, so I will be doing that later on when I get back to 3. Well, that's if I can even get back to 3, because I'm getting stuck at floor 1 again. But, whatever. I mean, that was definitely a run. To say the least, that was one of the runs of all time. I mean, that was more or less floor 8 first try. I had that fail at the start of it, but I just fell to the end of 7, so that was pretty much floor 8 on the first try, which... I mean, considering the fact it's the hardest floor, I was very surprised, but I mean, I practiced it a lot because I know it's the hardest floor, so I think that helped me quite a bit, which is good. How hard is 9 and 10? Well, I'm probably downplaying the difficulty of it a bit, but I genuinely think they're on like the easier half of floors in this tower. And I think 10 is actually the second easiest floor in my opinion. Only harder than 3, mostly because 3 is so short. So I'm really praying that I can do floor 10 first try, because I genuinely think that's quite likely to happen without any terrible chokes. I think floor 10 first try is very doable, but yeah, now that I made it to 9 already, you know, the chance is there. What's New Jersey's hardest? I put it in the description. It's ToSM, which is somehow rated easier than this. I don't actually know why ToSM is rated easier than this, because I think ToSM is harder, but you know, whatever the game says. 10 is honestly so easy, it's funny. Yeah, wait, the anime actually rate 10 as extreme? Is he serious? I mean, are you serious when you say anime rated 10 as extreme? Cause I didn't really check that. I mean, I just checked what he rated as the hardest and the easiest, and I saw hardest floor 8, easiest floor 3. Yeah, that kind of tracks, in my opinion. I didn't really see any of the other stuff. He rated it bottom extreme. Is he drunk? There's literally a part of 10 which is like all challenging difficulty jumps, and I'm like, what is going on there? And plus, the whole start of it is netted and skippable. What about floor 10 is extreme difficulty? Okay, I don't want to say too much right now, because like, imagine I keep on talking about how floor 10 is so easy, and then when I get there I fail it so many times. Like, I rather not look dumb, so I just want to say floor 10 is not supposed to be that hard. But, well, I don't know, maybe some people find it hard, maybe it's the pressure. Oh, anyway, yeah, doing the skip now, so this is how you do it. And just like that, I'm somehow at floor 7, so wonderful, isn't it? I mean, how that wasn't patched out, I don't know, but we have another go, so let's try and make this one count. Yeah, if I beat this, my two hardest towers were technically peak RAM. ToSM and ToSO, they do share quite a lot, don't they, when it comes to their extreme lack of forgiveness and well, the fact that they had such terrible difficulty rating. ToSM was low RAM? I don't actually remember. I mean, I actually joined Ring 6 for the first time in like mid 2019, so I would actually know. I mean, I should actually know how hard it was. All I remember is that it was remorseless. I don't know like where on the chart it was. But you know, it was 2019, so I feel like that's slightly more excusable. I mean, definitely compared to this tower here that I'm playing right now being rated remorseless, I think ToSM being rated badly is slightly more excusable, because they didn't really have proper like review system. Okay, I'm just gonna try and stay calm here and not like, yeah, just try and get through the things slowly, you know, jump by jump. Okay, X pusher, bunny X pusher. Woohoo, okay. Oh wow, there's actually button progress here. I didn't even know that. So I'm at 9. Okay. Okay. I did not expect to get through this so quickly. I didn't even know this button progress was here. Wow. Right. Come on, I need to do this jump this time, so how do I even do this? I'm so confused. I honestly think this jump is super hard, but how do you do this? Yeah, maybe you maybe you give it a try. At least I got someone here to do a demo. Oh yeah, you gotta get the button first. Have you gotten the button? Yes. Okay, so you can jump from like here. Ah, okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I had no clue where I was supposed to jump from. Okay, this cursed thing again. It's fine, it's fine. I don't know how to do that jump, but let's just, it's fine, you know, that is kind of netted. Let's just keep on going at it. Eventually we'll do it. Yeah, I'm trying to be very calm here. I'm just trying to talk it down a bit because I am very nervous, but yeah. Okay, I did not do that jump properly. It's fine. Luckily, this whole part is kind of like, there's some weird nets here, which is good. Let's just try not to. Let's just try to do these jumps. Like, please, can I make some progress? Okay. Right, third attempt of this. I have no clue why I'm finding this so hard, because in practice I was okay, but Yes! Okay. Ah, no, 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 no,
僕ですか
no. How did I mess up that jump? Why? How? Man. That is genuinely, man. I don't know how, but that just sucks. Was that end of 9? Almost. I was pretty close to the end of 9. Okay. I mean, at least I've got the recovery skip to assist to me now, so honestly at this point
僕ですか
I don't want to I don't want to jump the gun or anything, but I think the win is in sight. I can do this. To be honest, ToSO isn't hard, it's just that exposure part and 2. Well, honestly, I can't really disagree with you at this point because that seems to be my 2 worst enemies in this tower. But okay, I think the mission is simple now. I need to go for the win because it's definitely possible. I nearly made it to 10. And 10 isn't even a hard floor, so well, let's just say I'm feeling better about this now. You know, I just said my winning chance was 10%. You know what? I'm gonna say it's like 30% now. I think beating a new hardest in less than 10 hours is absolutely insane, but that recovery skip is truly a godsend. Still though, I mean, I got to floor 9 the first time without the recovery skip, which I think is really good. Like, I could actually do this legit if I wanted to, but I think my nerve control will be... Yeah, my nerves will be shot by then, so... That's probably a different question altogether, but... What can I say? This is actually starting to look very possible. Can I expect a win soon? Yeah, I don't expect anything, but certainly winning is very possible now, so... I'm just gonna go for it. If there is an opportunity to beat this tower while I still have all the button progress and everything, it's right now. Oh, I just failed that for some reason. Floor 2, please don't screw me just before I get to 3 and do the recovery. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, what happened? Whoa, there must have been like a storm or something. I don't know. I kind of just flew up here. What? How did that happen? Okay, yeah, here we are again at 7. Okay, floor 8. Oh, I was kind of too slow there. Oh, it was fine. Okay. Okay, calm down there. Calm down there. Try going too fast there. No more silly mistakes like that, please. I know I've got this. I just need to do it. Good. Okay, floor 9 again, floor 9 again. Oh. Should have walked to the other side. It's a bit close there. Oh yes! Yes! Holy crap. Floor 10! No! Why did that thing happen again? Why? Why? What the frick was that? Bro, that is genuinely the most bullcrap thing ever. I did floor 10 in practice. That happened, and I was like, if that happens in a real run, I'm going to rage, and I'm raging. What the hell? What? I just want to tell you that I was just 3 jumps from the end. I'm pretty sure I like 3 jumps from the end or something like that. It was at that point. It was basically in the bag. That's pretty much like the last thing in the whole tower. I was so close. How could something like that happen? Just how? Oh my. Okay. I mean, at this point, I know what to do. So let's just cut to the chase, okay? Well, in 90% of other times, 90%, I would have passed it, and I would have been in the win room by now. But nah, they just took away that chance for me to do floor 10 first try. Like I said that I could probably do, because floor 10 isn't hard. I almost did it, then I failed it 3 jumps from the end. Because of whatever that was. Don't really have any words for that anymore. Just have to accept it and move on, because I don't have a choice. Well, here we go. Here's another chance. I'm just gonna skip the start this time, cause who cares? Hey, please, I beg of you, game. I need to do this. Whew. Come on. Yes! 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 That's it! I did it! Yes, yes, yes. Well, that's it. Does Tower Suffering outside not even have a win room? I'm just in the normal win room. Okay. Man. That's it. I did it. That's my new hardest. Oh, don't restart run. Yup, it just updated. Hardest tower of suffering outside. Yes. Oh, oh my god. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time since it's been a long time since I've had a new hardest. I mean, it's been more than a year. A year and a half since my last hardest tower, which was ToSM, man. Well, PB, win. That's it. And I did it within 2.5 hours as well of today's stream, so perfect timing. Oh, speaking about timing, 112-minute timer. That is that is great. 112 minutes. Right. Are you gonna do perk until NI, or just call it quits? You know, I might consider doing one round of Purgatorial as a so-called retirement trip. I am thinking about that, but first, you know what's at hand. So I've done 198 towers. It's also 199, but I kind of just haven't done the ToCM yet because I'm very lazy. this is ToCM is supposed to be number 5 on the list, by the way, but I have done stuff very out of order. So once I do this, I'm gonna be 199, and then my 200th tower is gonna be one of these 11 here. So which one is it? Well, I said I would reveal it after I beat Tower Suffering Outside. So but I feel like this is kind of anticlimactic. So you know what? Wait for wait for a video. I'm gonna make a video about my terrifying tower reveal. And yeah. Can I even check how long this took? Because oh, well, it only counted my winning attempt. It didn't like it didn't count all the other time I spent on this. So it just says 1 hour 52 because that's how long my winning run took. Okay, yeah, so I didn't fluke from 7. After my first PB run today, I got to floor 9, then I fell to 1, but then I used a recovery skip that basically allows you to skip from 3 to 7, which is like super OP. Honestly, don't know how it isn't patched, but it basically allows you to skip 4 whole floors on your way back up. So I used that. Then basically what happened after that is that I had I think 3 runs that just got further and further. There you see, the first one failed at 9, then the second one failed at 10, literally like the last 3 jumps to the tower as well, and then the last one, well, here we are. So I mean, I was thinking a lot yesterday about whether I actually wanted to do that skip or not, because it is ridiculously overpowered. But then I thought, yeah, I mean, I would prefer not to use it if I had a choice. But let's say I like fell to 1 or something, then yeah, I'd be like, screw it, just use it, because I'm not gonna redo so much. And yeah, well, I just took that opportunity. I turned that into a win, and yeah, I'm shocked. I really thought this was gonna take me a lot longer. 3 live streams, which weren't even that long. It wasn't even like strategic mechanics. Like, I also took 3 live streams for that, but they were like 5 hours long each. This one I only did this in like 2-hour long sessions, which means this genuinely only took me like 6 hours and a bit. Probably 7 hours maybe, if you include some maybe off camera practice here and there. Yeah. You know, with that in mind, 7 hours to do this, I definitely think I can do the terrifying. I'm definitely ready for this terrifying tower. Whatever it is, you know, whatever is on this list, I could do it. Okay, some of them will definitely take a lot longer than the others, but that's why I have chosen one where I'm pretty sure won't be impossible for me. So let's yeah, you can wait for that. I will reveal what the terrifying tower is. I think let me think of like a good way to do it. Well, I have to work on my videos first, so Tower Really Nasty Ideas should be out soon because I edited that already. I just haven't uploaded it. Then ToCM, I literally haven't beaten it yet. That's why I'm on 198. But once I finish work on that, well, I'm going to make the video where I reveal what terrifying tower I'm grinding. But yeah, don't expect things to happen too soon. I'm gonna take a bit of a break, obviously. I do hope to get this done by the end of the year, but we still have lots of time for that, so don't worry too much. I'll say when my terrifying tower reveal should be around I don't know, next week. Can I say that? In about a week's time, I will reveal what the terrifying tower is, and I will start live streaming it shortly after. So, man, this grind, I can't believe it's nearly come to an end already. I mean, it really hasn't been that long. I have taken quite a few breaks. I mean, between COP and TOCA, I literally like took a 2-week break. Then somehow TOCA only took me 3 hours. Then now we got ToSO, it took me like 7 hours. I mean, yeah, with this in mind, terrifying honestly won't be that bad for me. Also, did someone just try and invite me to steal a brain rod again? I saw, did you see that at the top right? Someone just tried to invite me to steal a brain rod. What the hell is going on? Okay. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Terrifying must take 12 hours. Honestly, I mean, I don't wanna say stupid things, but like, it's possible if I get super lucky. I would estimate it'll take me like 25 hours, but I mean, 12 is honestly possible. Maybe not for the tower I am planning to do, but it's not entirely out of the question. Still though, it will be a challenge that I have never done before. I've never like seriously tried to grind in a terrifying tower before. But you know, after literally 7 years of knowing this game, I guess it's finally time to do something like that. So Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of just yapping at this point. So, does anyone have any thing to say? I mean, I don't know. How many people are in the chat? Apparently there's 5 people still in the chat. Wait, how do I have 37 viewers? I didn't even realize this. 37 viewers? What? Since when? Wait, hello? Wait, I need to check the stats. I need to check the stats. Wait, apparently I had 52 viewers at one point, like 40 minutes ago. But how did that happen? I went from 21 to 52 in like 2 minutes. And then it's just been going down slowly from there. What's happened? Did someone like raid the stream or something? Or like, did YouTube go crazy? Or am I getting botted? Is someone sending bots? Hello? What's happening? Okay, I don't know. I don't know how many of these viewers are actually real. But if you are here, thank you for watching. Certainly was a nice stream. Like, you don't get to see me get a new hardest every day. I mean, on average I get a new hardest like once every year, so I guess it's if you are here seeing this, then well, consider yourself lucky, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I have a little bit of a plan. Can I please speak properly? I have a little bit of a plan for the next week or so. So I was actually planning to release a video like after a stream. Like, I did not expect to be suffering outside today, okay? So I thought I was gonna do day 4, and I was thinking after day 4 I'll release a video right after, just so that I can send all the viewers over. But now that's kind of not a thing anymore, so well, I'm still gonna release the video tomorrow anyway. It's not Final Journey episode 4. Final Journey episode 4 will be on Wednesday, and hopefully I can get episode 5 out this weekend in time for the terrifying tower reveal around then. So yeah, we've got exciting things in store. Can't believe we're already getting to the end of this, but well, here we are. It's a nice view, isn't it? Yeah, this definitely doesn't seem right. Like, it says I have 35 viewers, but there's only 4 people in the chat, so there's definitely something a bit weird with that. Yeah, I don't really have anything more to say, so anyone got anyone got any comments, any questions? I will definitely answer them now. I mean, since I'm gonna end the stream soon anyway. GG dude, well, thank you. What brought you into this game? Okay, that's actually a very interesting question, because I'm gonna have to take you back to a very long time ago, you know, to a time called 2018, right? So around 2017, 2018, I was like pretty much my only obbying experience on Roblox, and at least like my only real obbying experience on Roblox, so excluding things like Mega Fun obby or those like really easy stuff that shouldn't really count. I was a lot into Roblox Ninja Warrior, which, you know, is kind of a strange thing, but you know, it was a thing that I really was into back then. And actually in like 2018, so I think early mid 2018, I started getting into like mountain climbing games. So I think you know about that game on Roblox. I forgot what it's called. What is that game where you have to place down ladders or something and then you climb a mountain with that? Well, it wasn't something like that. It was kind of it was a way different thing. Okay, instead of a set obby, they like had a whole landscape to it, and I think I was very into that. More specifically, like the Mount Everest climbing one. I don't even know if that game still exists today. If you search Mount Everest climbing on Roblox, do you still like? Let me see if I can still find the game. If I can still find the game, I will I'll try and link it. Oh, I think they still have it. It's Mount Everest climbing roleplay. I think it's this game. I'm pretty sure it's that game. Right, yeah. And you know, mid 2018 me was crazy. I would literally speed run climbing up the mountain as fast as possible, just so that I could get on the leaderboards. You know, I could farm summits up the mountain just to get on the leaderboard. And I think at one point I was literally first place on the leaderboard, where we reset like every month or something. So it wasn't like the most. It wasn't like as great of an achievement as you might think, but you know, I was crazy into that game. And you know, one thing about that game is that, you know, part of the roleplay is that some people, they form like expedition teams, just so that, you know, they can like climb the mountain together and everything. You know, it makes things more fun. So I did join a couple of those just to try it out. And yeah, now I'm getting back to the topic. So one day, I think August or September 2018, someone like linked this game into one of the Discord servers of one of these like expedition groups, right? And lo and behold, that game was Kitty's Towers of Hell. So I joined the game. I was like, I had no clue what was happening, by the way. I just saw, okay, obby stuff, I like it. Then I did Tower of Anger, because that was the easiest tower at the time. I had no understanding of how the difficulty chart were. I remember back then, I literally thought the floor, like the color of the frame, was what difficulty it was based on the chart. So I was so confused. I was like, there's no blue on the chart, because there was no SC difficulties at the time. What difficulty? What am I doing? It doesn't matter anyway, because Tower of Anger was so easy. I did it in like 10 minutes, even back in 2018. But you know, from then on, I thought I actually really liked the game. Yeah, it was like Godspeed. Yeah, that was later on. Back when I joined the game, that wasn't even Godspeed. Remorseless was the hardest difficulty. And it wasn't called Remorseless, it was called like question mark. The difficulty was so weird back then, because easy, medium, hard is the same. Then difficult was very hard, challenging was super hard, then intense was good luck buddy, and then the Remorseless was just question marks. So very weird difficulty chart. They didn't even have anything above Remorseless back then. Yeah, but you know, once I did Tower of Anger, I thought, wow, this game's actually pretty fun. You know, it's something that I haven't seen before, especially because I was used to obbies which you know, had lots of checkpoints and spammed insta kills, which is something that I really didn't like. You know, like all the mega fun obbies, they spam all the insta kill and they have checkpoints every 10 jumps or something. That's something that I don't really like a lot. And to see something that deviated from that formula, I thought it was very refreshing. And you know, I just started playing it more and more. I mean, of course, back in 2018, I didn't play Kato that often. Like, occasionally I would try to beat you know, a tower that I was working on. Like, for example, Tower of Heck took me like more than 1 month because I was well, number one, I was very bad at the game, but number two, I wasn't playing that often. So maybe here and there I would spend like 30 minutes or an hour trying to do Tower of Heck and then fall at floor 4 and then give up and then come back in a week or something. That was probably the closest I was to quitting the game at the time, just because I literally couldn't do Tower of Heck. But once I did Tower of Heck, I would say like I genuinely started getting better at the game, and I started doing harder and harder towers, which you know, got me to improve, and at the same time I was enjoying it. So yeah, I mean, very long story, and I know, very long story to answer that simple question, but I think get what I mean. I mean, that was 7 years ago, man. 7 years, and here we still are. You know, we're still playing this, and you know, arguably the game is in a better state than it has ever been in its history, which is crazy. Like, Ito has so many players now. I think how many concurrents are there right now? Yeah, 1.6k. You know, I remember when Kato having like 100 players was considered insane. now it's literally now if Ito had 100 players, it would be considered such a dead game. Like, wow, this game is such a downfall. Yeah, when Purgatory released, it had like 12k. Yeah, I mean, I can't even really comprehend the scale of some of these numbers at this point, because like I remember in 2016 playing Roblox, the most popular game wouldn't even have 12k. Like, the work at the pizza places and the Roblox high schools won't even have 12k. I just can't believe how everything has changed over all this time. You know, I'm not even an adult yet, but I feel like an old man already talking about this. So yeah, that I started yapping for like 10 minutes after trying to answer that question, but that's basically like the story of my early experience with this game, you know, and how I got into it. Will you be doing Tower of Inferno Galore? Yeah, I think I won't be doing that. Isn't that Unreal difficulty? Or at least an unnerfed version is that Unreal or something? I think is the nerf version actually terrifying? Because I have no clue, haven't tried it. I mean, yeah, it's funny because, you know, if we go back to the TODCC build up, you know, everyone always talks about that because it was like my most popular like live stream series ever. Back 5 years ago, going for my first SC. I did Tower Shattered Dreams followed by Tower Corrupted Nightmares because they were like linked to each other, right? But then, well, there's Tower Infernal Galore supposed to be the sequel to Tower Corrupted Nightmares, but because it was so bad and so difficult, it was never added. Honestly, if Tower of Infernal Galore was in the game and it was terrifying and not an absolute horrible like mess of bad gameplay, I would actually consider doing it as my like tower number 10 in the final journey. Like, you know, it would have been an option if it I probably would have done it if it was an option. But no, it isn't. And also it's terrible anyway, and it's like horrific difficulty. Yeah. It's fine. We have 11 other terrifying towers in the game to try out. And well, I already know what I'm gonna do. I just haven't revealed it yet, so well, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that soon. Like I said, tomorrow I've got a new video out. It's actually a fail compilation of ToSM. So I decided to go back to my footage and go see like all the times I failed in ToSM, and I put those all into one video, which oh boy, you know, just watching back my ToSM grind reminded me of just how bad it was, and how lucky I am to have beaten Tower Suffering Outside so easily, because like genuinely that was hell. Well, what I did back then was hell. I don't know how I got through it, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Well, if you're still watching, thanks. Because I have been talking here for a very long time now, and it's almost midnight, so I need to stop soon. But tomorrow I got a ToSM fail compilation coming out. Wednesday I will release episode 4 of the final journey, so Tower of Really Nasty Ideas. Sometime during the weekend, probably hopefully Saturday, Sunday, I will get episode 5 out. And the Terrifying Tower review will be next Monday. Shortly after which, I'll start grinding it, so I need to actually get some work done, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, for real now, thanks for watching. I'll see you another time. So, goodbye.